We acknowledge our First Nations peoples who cared for this country for tens of thousands of years before settlement, their continued rich cultural connection to country, and pay respects to elders past, present and emerging. Before European occupation, the Murray River would spill onto the Gunbower National Park floodplains up to 8 out of every 10 years, creating rich, lush forests teeming with life. The richness and diversity of the floodplains were a heartland for traditional owners, sustaining large communities for tens of thousands of years. They hunted, ate, and lived by the river and looked after country, leaving behind a rich cultural legacy. Great egrets, white-bellied sea eagles and herons ruled the sky in abundance during the day, with sugar gliders and bats dominating the vibrant red gums and black box trees at night. Carpet pythons roamed the forest floor, feeding on all kinds of small insect-eating marsupials. The woodlands made way for vast wetlands, full of growling grass frogs, water birds such as Australasian bittern and grey-crowned babbler, small-bodied fish, water rats and platypus. As the water receded back into the Murray, it took with it nutrients to sustain giant Murray cod and silver and golden perch for decades. River regulation, climate change and irrigation infrastructure across the landscape have had a dramatic impact on the floodplains and wetlands within them, and everything that relies on them to survive. Levees and channels built on the floodplain have also modified the way the water travels across the forest, halving the amount of flooding experienced by the river red gum forests. The Gunbower National Park is one of the few remaining river red gum floodplain systems in Victoria. Across northern Victoria and southern New South Wales, sustainable diversion limit projects are being established to help deliver the ecological objectives of the Murray-Darling Basin Plan without further buybacks. The Victorian Murray floodplain restoration projects, such as the one in the Gunbower National Park, aim to restore these floodplains in a way that keeps water in the system for irrigators. Engineering work such as regulators and pump stations will be built to deliver water to the floodplains efficiently and effectively, without putting additional strain on local irrigators. Water will be pumped from the Murray into Pig Swamp, Emu Hole Lagoon and across the floodplain forest. Levees may be built and/or repaired to keep the water where it needs to be and away from neighbouring farmland. When combined with natural flooding, water should be in the landscape every 2 to 3 years. Engagement will continue with locals and traditional owners over the next few years, with construction finished by 2024. This project will help the forests we all love survive and build resilience in them to cope with dry conditions in the future. And it will do it all by keeping irrigation water in the region. This project is being implemented as part of Victoria's obligations under the Murray-Darling Basin Plan in partnership with Lower Murray Water, Goulburn Murray Water, Mallee CMA, North Central CMA, Parks Victoria and the Department of Environment, Land, Water and Planning. The VMFRP program is funded by the Commonwealth Department of Agriculture.